Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Jessica Bueller, and I am married to Matt, who is a farmer, and we live in the middle of nowhere, South Dakota, with our 5 kids from 15 to 3. And I've been practicing chiropractic for 13 years and have additional certifications in acupuncture and an allergy elimination technique called NATE. 4 years ago, I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story. So 4 years ago, I was supplementing with high quality, sold only through physician products, lots of them. But my hair was falling out like crazy. I had skin issues, acne like a teen, and rashes on my neck and arms. I had gained weight I could not lose no matter what I did. I did not sleep well and always felt fatigued, and I had no balance between my thriving practice and my growing family. I was going through all of the motions and never felt like it was enough, like I was enough. Have you ever felt that way? Like you need to be duplicated? Shortly after I started activating my cells, all of that changed. My hairdresser noticed more hair growth, my skin cleared, the weight started falling off without changing anything else. I slept better, required less sleep, and woke up before my alarm. I immediately fell in love with the science behind these products because, well, let me just be honest, I'm a nerd at heart. And I'm super passionate about helping people improve their health naturally. And these are products that everyone needs. But this passion has brought me more than that. It has brought me a community, a way to make a larger impact, and the balance that the traditional business model did not offer. I want everyone to feel as good as I feel while having the freedom to do what they want, when they want, with who they want. So welcome, welcome, whoever invited you to listen to this LifeVantage overview. I am super happy that you are here. So these are some proper disclosures. Wait. Sorry, kids. Proper disclosures. We are a publicly traded company, so you can look us up on the NASDAQ and see the income disclosure that I'm going to share with you later. And obviously, as with any natural product, we are not intended to cure, treat, prevent, or mitigate any specific disease. So where did we start? I'm never sure where to put this thing so you can still see. We started with an award-winning scientist who discovered the SOD, superoxide dismutase molecule, in the late 1960s, Dr. Joe McCord. He had devoted his career to fighting the effects of free radical damage or oxidative stress in a process which is known to be at the root of aging. And he was searching for ways to help with oxidative stress. And honestly, since the 1950s, research had been done on different antioxidant enzymes to balance these free radicals that lead to damage in our cells, which is ultimately a cumulative effect, oxidative stress. It's damaged cells, oxidized cells. So in 2003, Dr. McCord formulated our little yellow activator, Protandim NRF2. And it was brought to the market. We had one peer-reviewed published study showing that we could reduce oxidative stress on average 40% in 30 days. In 2003, that had never been heard of, you guys. And we are in 2021, and nothing since has proven to do that. We are even FDA approved to say that we are able to lower oxidative stress on average 40% in 30 days. So in 2005, there was an ABC Primetime investigative report done on our product. It was done like all ABC Primetimes were done to debunk statements that were made, except that John Quinones had a 45% reduction in just 2 weeks. So if you have not seen that ABC Primetime investigative report, get back to whoever invited you here and ask them to see that clip because it's pretty powerful. Even though it's old, the information is still relevant. But we were on the shelves of your basic retail stores, GNC, Walgreens, all of the things. but we weren't selling. You know why? Because nobody knew what an NRF2 activator was. Nobody knew what the concept of activation was, cellular activation, pathway activation. And I guarantee if this is your first time hearing this information, you probably hadn't heard of it either. I hadn't heard of it, and I was specifically searching for information, looking for ways to improve not only my own health, but the health of others. So in 2009, they hired a strategist to help them, a marketing strategist, help them sell this. And he said, this needs to be in direct sales. This product has a story, and the story needs to be told. So in 2009, they switched, and we've been there since. We are a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ. You can check us out there. And after the ABC Primetime aired in 2005, many major universities and prestigious medical centers began doing their own self-funded research on our Protandim NRF2 Synergizer. So this is where we began, and here's where we're going. So what is oxidative stress? Oxidative stress is definitely a problem, right? If you take an apple and you cut it in half and you leave it on your counter, in just a few short hours, some of that apple will oxidize. If you left it there for a week, 2 weeks, a year, what would that apple look like? Pretty gross, right? This is oxidation at its very simplest. But within all of our cells, in the response to basic reactions, like when we eat our food, when we drink water, when we breathe, when we exercise too much or too little, environmental toxins, think about the toxins you put on your skin, in your hair, in your body, right? Different kinds of radiation, medications, and more. We are constantly exposed to free radicals. These free radicals cause damage to our cells, and we produce antioxidants to neutralize those free radicals. But as we age, our ability to produce those antioxidant enzymes decreases. And like I mentioned before, study after study that was done on antioxidants, they weren't significant enough to reduce our oxidative stress load. So this means, to put this simply, right? The apple on the counter. It's like leaving the apple on the counter for a year and not being able to do anything about it. Just keep throwing a little bit at it, throwing a Dixie cup on a fire, right? It's not going to do anything. But what happens when we have oxidative stress that goes unchecked? What happens when we can't lower that oxidative stress? Well, find out for yourself. Go to pubmed.gov where doctors do their research. Type in oxidative stress and aging, or oxidative stress and any condition, symptom, or disease you can possibly think of, and look at all of the studies that come up, right? So free radicals, they bump into our cells and they cause damage. Just like that apple oxidizes, our cells oxidize, and damaged cells can happen to any system in our body. So look what happens when we have oxidative stress in our heart. We have things like hypertension, high blood pressure, myocardial infarction, or how about our skin? Aging, sunburn, psoriasis, melanoma. How about our lungs? Asthma, COPD, cancer, blood vessels. We see endothelial dysfunction, again, high blood pressure. Just pick a system and think about this. At the root of these things, we will find oxidative stress. So in the 50s, they started researching antioxidants, right? Antioxidant enzymes will neutralize free radicals. And they discovered you would have to eat 400 oranges in a day, 500 cups of broccoli, 110 cups of blueberries, and 120 tablets of vitamin C to be the equivalent of taking one Protandim NRF2 activator. And how does this work? So this is the really cool part about this. With Protandim NRF2, we are able to neutralize 1 million free radicals every single second. So you simply cannot eat enough antioxidants to lower your oxidative stress load. We know that, even if you try, even if your diet is healthy, and even if you're trying to avoid toxins. So we need strategies that are more powerful, and Protandim is one of those strategies. So within every single cell in your body, you have a protein messenger called NRF2. And NRF2, when we activate it, it attaches to a part of our DNA and it causes an expression of certain genes. So think of it. NRF2 is in there. We activate it and it goes right to our DNA and it starts flipping the switches the right way so that we express health. And one of those genes that's impacted, and there are many, and we don't have time to talk about all of them tonight. So I'm going to talk to you about one. And that is our antioxidant response system gene. And when we turn that baby on, we are able to lower oxidative stress by an average of 40% in 30 days by increasing our body's own production of its own antioxidant enzymes, which are way more powerful. So we increase SOD. We increase catalase, glutathione. I'm sure you've heard about glutathione in the news with everything that's been going on in the world. Glutathione has been something that they've been researching in regards to lots and lots and lots of things because it is so beneficial. Protandim NRF2 is a combination of 5 key herbal ingredients that you can see across the bottom. There was a study done by the National Institute on Aging, a 10-year study that showed that we were the only dietary supplement proven to extend lifespan in male mice. And who wouldn't want a few more years that they were alive and healthy for those years, right? So look at this, the synergy of these 5 components, because if you check those out, you might be taking some of those, maybe even more than one. But look at what happens when you take them individually. Ashwagandha, bacopa, green tea, silmarin, curcumin. And then look what happens when you get the exact blend that's in our Protandim. Bam. It's like the synergy happens, right? It's sort of like you go to make a cake and you don't have the recipe. So you just put a little flour, a little sugar, a little this, little that. And then when you get done, do you get a cake? You know, not necessarily, right? But if you get the exact recipe that you're supposed to have, the cake turns out beautifully. Synergy is just like that. So we have an 1,800% increase in the effectiveness of these components when taken in our synergistic blend. That is synergy. The action is greater than the sum of its parts. These are the peer-reviewed journals and the universities and institutions that have studied this product. You can go to pubmed.gov right now and pull up all of these studies. This is the most researched natural product in the entire world, and you've probably never heard of it. We've had media coverage. We also have 7 US patents on this blend. It has not been recreated, obviously. There are a couple of NRF2 activators, but none of them stand up to what this one actually does within your cells. Look at what the MS journal has to say about this. NRF2 activators are able to protect oligodendrocytes from ROS-induced cytotoxicity. So what is that? Oligodendrocyte is your basic cell of your nervous system. That means this can cross your blood-brain barrier and impact the health of the cells of your brain and spinal cord. Plus, you have nerve cells other places, right? In your arms and in your legs. But they studied our product in comparison to their toxic drug. And they found that, interestingly enough, Protandim, a dietary supplement consisting of herbal ingredients, was the most potent inducer and therefore be the most therapeutic strategy. So what I'm telling you is, not very often do you see journals that have natural products in them, and not very often do you see drug companies study your product in relation to theirs, and then in their own conclusions draw that your natural product is more effective. This drug still exists. It costs $52,000 for a 3-month supply. Do you know how much that it would cost for you to get Protandim NRF2 for 3 months? $150. So totally different. We're not even talking on the same realm. And how about this? This is so cool. Washington State University said that NRF2 may well become the most extraordinary preventive and therapeutic breakthrough in the history of medicine. How many people can say that about something they're taking? So if you hear nothing else but what I told you about Protandim NRF2, I would be 100% satisfied. But the company didn't stop there. In 2016, they developed another member of our Protandim family, NRF1. This is a solution for mitochondrial dysfunction. So what does that mean? You remember back to your days when you learned about your mitochondria, right? The powerhouse, the engine of the cell. This is like having electricity in a city, right? So everything runs like it should. NRF1 is a protein messenger within every cell as well, just like our NRF2. When we turn and activate that guy, he goes to our DNA and he flips the switches in the right direction. But this is very specific. These genes are for the function of the mitochondria. So we are able to increase our ATP production, improve our performance, our energy, our sleep quality. How many wouldn't like better sleep, right? Boost our ability to make more mitochondria, to fix damaged mitochondria, and to get rid of mitochondria that are no longer fixable. This, you guys, is very powerful. And then in 2019, they launched a third and final member of the Protandim family, Protandim NAD synergizer. So NAD is a molecule that's necessary for many, many reactions within our body. And one of the things that happens when we take our NAD synergizer is we produce sirtuins. In just 24 hours of taking 2 NAD a day, your sirtuin production increases by 100%. Sirtuins are like the CEO of the cell. They go around to all the offices and they tell everybody what to do. So what we see are all the same benefits you would get from doing a long fast. So imagine if you've done this, or maybe if you've not, just imagine back to our days when we were hunters and gatherers, right? And you needed to be smart enough to kill an animal because you were hungry, because you hadn't eaten for a long time. You were fasting, right? So in order to kill that, what would you need? You would need to have a very good brain. You'd have mental focus and concentration. You need to have strong joints and heart and lungs so you could run it down and kill it. You know, you had to be strong. You wanted to get rid of the inflammation in your joints. You need to have healthy cholesterol levels. You need to have energy and a good mood, motivation and concentration and good heart and circulatory system, right? That is what we get when we take Protandim NAD synergizer. It's like the benefits of fasting in a bottle. So not a replacement for fasting, by the way, but very beneficial. So these three together is our Protandim Tri Synergizer. So you can get these in packets or in the jars. When you take all three together, this is another level of synergy. And something that I really like about this company is not only the concept of cellular activation, of turning on pathways in the body, of literally being able to go into your DNA and flip the switches the right way, right? Cellular activation is phenomenal. But what's even cooler is the fact that we use tiny bits of information to get a massive impact. And there's synergy in each individual product and in using our products stacked together. And so look at what happens. The gray bars show when you use each of these products alone, NRF2, NRF1, and NAD. Now look what happens when you put all three together. These are the blue bars. And who wouldn't want their detoxification, their healthy inflammatory response, the key metabolic genes? Wouldn't you like your metabolism a little stronger? And our ability to use NAD and keep making more of it, right? This is so cool. So again, cellular activation is what makes this company different. They created a brain drink called Axio. This is literally food for your brain. This allows for the chemicals in your brain to attach to the appropriate receptors. So this is your all systems a go. This is your executive brain function drink. This is your I need to kill a workout, or I need to focus to give a presentation, or I need to fall asleep. I need better mood. I'm tired all the time. I have brain fog and I would like to say goodbye to it, right? This is cellular activation for your brain chemistry. Again, small, tiny components that work synergistically together to give you a big impact. So LifeVantage has produced cutting edge NRF2 activated hair care, skin care, personal care, and pet care. There's even a version for your four-legged friends, for our puppies, right? And then of course our nootropic energy drink for our brain. But we also have your traditional supplements, and some people get overwhelmed when they see this slide. But I think once you learn the concept of lowering your toxic load, of trying to activate NRF2 with your NRF2 Protandim, right? You also are looking for ways to decrease your toxic load. So having a skincare, body care, and hair care line that you can purchase from one place is super handy. And these products, not only are they natural and clean, but they perform as well. That's all I have on mine today. But we also have an omega-3 product, very essential for cell membrane function. We have a phenomenal probiotic with a technology that allows it to bypass your stomach acid. We have prebiotic product. We have even a postbiotic product. So gut health is so key for so many things. We have a protein shake and a fat burn product, and really and a new product, even specifically like having internal blue light sunglasses. This company really puts the edge in looking for things that people need and finding a way to deliver them in small amounts to make a big difference. So maybe right now you're thinking, okay, like, so what do I need? What do I want? And so that's where you're going to want to get back to whoever invited you here, because what they've done too is they've created several stacks of products that are designed to target what you're looking to see improvements in. So our cellular activators are really phenomenal, but you might need something besides that. So someone that invited you here can help you with that. Because this company used to be on the shelves of GNC, but is no longer, you must purchase this product from an independent LifeVantage distributor, like whoever invited you to watch this. And so I'm going to just share with you a little bit about the business that is attached to these incredible products. So this is the perfect meld of laptop lifestyle. Like I literally do most of this business from my phone. Social sharing, there's no physical asset. No physical assets or location, no inventory. There's literally an online shopping portal. It's as simple as getting an Uber or ordering from Amazon, and there's no middleman. So whoever invited you here could help you pick out the products that are suited for you and send you a preloaded shopping cart, and all you would have to do is check out. Or they could also send you to their website and you can check out all the products, look at more information, and decide what's best for you too. We are at the forefront of not only biohacking, finding ways to hack our body, right? To become a better version of ourselves, to use nutrition to change our gene expression. But look at all of these countries that we are open in now, and the Philippines soon. So if part of you thinks, well, if these products do what she says they do, I might be interested in looking at this business. What does that look like? So to become a distributor with this company, you purchase a bundle of products. And the point of that is to take the products, to get your own story, to know what they did for you, right? And then these products are for you to use, not to resell. You're going to be using these products. And once you get the products and you start sharing this, you get paid weekly, you get paid monthly, and you can even get paid daily. So how far can you take this? A Pro 3 with our company makes on average $581 a month. I don't know what $581 a month looks like for you, but for some people, that's a car payment or a house payment, or maybe it's your daycare bill. I don't know what you spend your money on, but what does $581 a month allow for you? And how about our Premier Pro 5 rank? This is $2,900 a month. $2,900 a month for some of the people on my team was enough to replace their full-time income or part-time income. And you know what? Maybe you've been thinking about, with the way the world is right now, just wondering, like, are you looking for something that maybe offers you more time freedom, more financial freedom, more location freedom, more something you can do from wherever you want to, right? And then Elite Pro 7, that's on average $12,000 a month. What does $12,000 a month allow for you? For a lot of people, that's 2 full-time incomes. I've seen a lot of people literally bring their spouses home, and they're both home and able to do whatever they want, whenever they want. So I don't know what it means to you, but I know there are options. And can you do this? So this is the part of this business that I really want you to realize. It's not like you just purchase a business and you go figure it out. You purchase a business and you join a team. So you get me, you get whoever invited you here, and you get our, we have a customer service, we have a mobile app, and we also have business education on skill set, mindset, and I am covering everything up. Woo, sorry. Skill set, mindset, and leadership. I'm sorry. They're just not going to be able to see that tonight. Monthly marketing calendars, complete with professional graphics and compelling campaigns, and of course, a private support community. So we start with a launch guide. We really want to get you making money to start with. You join the business, you want to figure out what you want to get out of it, and we as a team help you get what you want out of your business. And don't forget that while you're getting what you want out of your business, you're also serving people and helping them with their health. So what I would like you to do is to get back to whoever invited you here to hear this webinar and tell them one of three things, right? One is, I need more information. Like, I want to see some of those studies. I've got more questions about this business. I don't know what stack I should take, what products are best for me based on my goals. That's number one, need more information. Number two, I'm ready to be a customer and I think this is what I want to do. What do you think, right? Ready to be a customer, get the products in your body. The products don't disappoint. Or number three, you want to get the products in your body, but you really would like to join our team. You want to try the community out. I mentioned that that was one of the huge things to me, as really just making a bigger impact and really having a passion about something. And the science behind this, while it is really complicated, it is so amazing what our bodies will do when we have cellular activation on board as well. So the third option would be, you want to look at the business and you just, want to see if it's the right fit for you. And we'd love to help you find that out too. So one of three, need more information, ready to be a customer, want to look at the distributor. So thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it.